Hello everybody, I am back with some more Dragon Quest. Alright, so I mentioned I was going to do some grinding off stream last time, and I did. I didn't make any progress with the story. I was debating on getting further in some of the areas. I did leave us right outside the next area in the middle echelon. So there is that. I guess I should probably change the stream info a little bit, change the title. Forgot to do that. So essentially, I was finally able to figure out how to make a rank D. Then I got really lucky, and that rank D was able to fuse with a rank C, or to make a rank C, and then I even had a rank B. I think I can show the tree. Okay. So some of you guys remember in the last episode I was in a. Can I click on this anymore? I guess not. In the last area I went to, the middle echelon of the Circle of Fortitude, or the fortress-looking one. There was a whole bunch of these like demons with scythes around, and it was a rank E. You fuse it with any undead, and it makes a rank D, which is the dark demon-looking guy. And then that dark demon guy mixes with just a regular slime to make a shadow slime, which is a rank C. Once you get a rank C, you can kind of fuse it with just about anything. So it's like Jester Slime is just I fused it with. I actually just fused it with. So I Fungal to make it just Jester Slime because it had the highest wisdom. I was trying to maximize my stats. So I got the Jester Slime, I got the Arm Scorpion, which I mixed with some stuff. I guess I can just like scroll across. Hellion and then Grotworm, which happened to. I just kind of got lucky by having that little wolf guy, which turned this into a rank B. You play as a tentacle psych creature, asking for a friend. Hello, and no, you can't play as one, but I'm sure there's a few you can get in the Monsterpedia. I don't think I've run into a whole lot yet, but oh, I also found a metal slime off stream. It was in the middle echelon of the Circle of Fortitude. I tried catching it, but I failed to do so, and it actually knocked itself out on my spike slime with the rough skin. So kind of sad there. Tentacle creature. I'm not seeing a whole lot of them. And this is something. And as far as leveling up to level 30, so I went to the hardest difficulty area I was able to up to this point, which was the... I guess it's kind of close. Which was the middle echelon of the Circular Conquest, and then I was able to level up to rank, or like level 20 or 30 pretty easily, and or like 22 easily, and then I just leveled up the rest while watching Temtem Worlds, just kind of AFK auto battle on, just so we can grind out the middle echelons real easy on stream, and I don't have to take real long to do so. We got a cutscene here, so I think we got like the swimming Jin looking guy.
So hot.
Yeah, I don't know what you're expecting walking through a volcano. Yep, here he is. Fuego. Got some dancing fire with him.
Hello, Fuego.
The sepulchre of flame lies deep inside.
Okay, so we're trying to take on the middle Brimstone brother, which is just gonna be another dragon.
The
His
lava
name's Ash, I
blocking the
guess.
path disappeared not long ago, and the temple can.
So there's a temple inside the volcano. It's pretty cool.
That's what that bully Bernie was up to.
Ash attempts to summon the legendary bird.
Summon a legendary bird. Sounds like a phoenix.
The Ifrian eagle.
Ifrit.
It
I
is
guess
a
it's like
divine
Ifrit, but
creature
eagle.
with the power of immortality. We cannot let
It's still
the
a
sepulchre
phoenix,
reject
though.
us. We
So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to fight the dragon or the phoenix. Either way, should be cool. I don't think it'll be real difficult. I did learn some crazy strong spells. The rank D I used to fuse had a spell tree called Blighter, which gives me Zamel, Black Breath, Kazamel, and even Grim Breath. So Kazamel does like 300 plus damage to a single target. It's absolutely nuts, and Grim Breath does that but spread. Problem is the MP costs on these are just nuts. Grim Breath cost 80 MP, and Hellions only got 100 total. I'm still gonna mostly avoid encounters. I'm not even seeing anything new in here, just some vampire cats and some shadows. Oh, that thing's new. Some rock bombs. Looks like the temple's already ahead here. Basically, I'm gonna be trying to avoid encounters all day, just because I don't need them. No cutscene when you walk in here. Got some jail cats. I was surprised you got a little cat in the lava. Got some gas baggins up there. I don't think I can get up there right now. I don't know what the right path is. I'm just kind of walking around. Worst comes to worst, we end up at a dead end with probably a treasure chest. Also did get a couple rings. Apparently you can get accessories as drops. So when I was grinding all the extra stuff, I got an agility ring, which gives 60 agility, which is kind of nuts early on. And I got the Master Thief's monocle, which just gives general good stats. Some MP, agility, and some wisdom as well. I know it looked negative there, but that's just because the one I have equipped right now has higher. There's got to be something back there, right? Maybe? I can't dodge them, but we'll just... If they have a monster blocking off a path, it makes me think there's going to be a treasure chest back there. There's some pots, maybe a mini metal. Come on, mini metal. Rock bomb shard. That's a bit sad, but... An item's an item. Thanks, Goofy. Can't go over the lava. Maybe I have to activate something that'll like freeze over the lava, possibly. Not sure. And that thing spawned in front of me. Even though I'm so far ahead in level, it's not like I one-shot these things. I could if I use my super high MP spells, but I don't want to do that if I don't have to. Alright, there we go. Got a mini medal. But unfortunately, it looks like we took the wrong direction. So. I mean, in that middle area, it looks like there's a collapsed pillar. I didn't think I could get on top of it. I guess I didn't even really look. Oh, maybe I can. Alright, that's good. Glad I noticed that. It almost looked like an obstacle rather than a bridge. Not seeing anything here. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Alright. We'll figure out what this thing's name is. Hooper Trooper. Escape block, that's fine. Even if I take some damage, I got Jester Slime, which can heal real easy. I still have Aquapothecary as one of the skill trees on it, so I've got mid-heal. Stages Elixir. I think that... It's gotta be a ton of HP. Oh no, it's MP. 90 MP. I'm not here, I'm not here. Nice. Hey, some more lamplings. That leads to the room we just went to. Looks like it's a dead end if we go over here. Maybe a treasure chest. You never know what the treasure chest could have. Yeah, there's a few of them. Oh no, it's just pots. Any metal? Yeah. Getting a whole bunch of them now. I wasn't finding a whole lot early on. Ah, tried to avoid them. It'd be nice to get an accessory that allows you, it's like a Pokemon smoke bomb or something, just to allow you to run away from battles for free. Just because I really don't need the XP. I don't see anything over there. There's another dead end up here, and to the left, I guess. Check them out. I'm not here, dude. You don't see me. Tough guy tattoo. Oh, I think I remember that. I think that's an equipable. I think it's an accessory. Maybe increases attack. Tough guy tattoo, yeah. So it's attack. This is kind of my attack unit. I don't need the speed right now, so we'll definitely throw that on there. I guess I should have equated like what my team is right now to what the members they were before. Okay, one of these is fake. Yeah, you can tell it's a different color. So the Armored Scorpion is... I didn't mean to attack, but... Armored Scorpion is what the Dragonfly Scorpion used to be. Jester Slime is, you know, the spike slime. Grotworm, he's actually undead now, but he was a dragon, so he was our Stabosaurus. And then Hellion was the Jailcat. Just in case anyone was curious what everyone ended up as. Give a good drop on killing it. I think sometimes they do. I even got a level up. Anyone's wondering about the large dragon in my reserves? I actually found an egg on the path here to the lava temple, and it had that in it, so they're kind of cool. Don't think I'm gonna use it, but it might be good. I think it was like a rank G or E. Let's see. It's rank F in between. It wasn't real high rank, so I wasn't too keen on using it. I still don't know how to get a large monster. Maybe you have to fuse two of the same monster together, and it'll make a bigger version of him. We got the portal though, so we're gonna warp back to the tower just to heal, and then we will get back and fight the boss. Okay.
Zoom!
They have so many checkpoints in this area. It's kind of interesting. It's not like it was hard to just run through it all. Maybe if you were fighting every battle, it would be tough. You kind of run out of MP and such. Yes, I would. Make your guesses now. Are we fighting the Phoenix or are we facing a dragon? Maybe the Phoenix is a type of dragon in this game. Who knows? Oh, it's our buddy.
Mystic bird,
I don't remember his
deity
name,
of flame,
even though it was like 3 days
in
ago.
this place of prayer,
Oh,
Ash! I demand the liberación
Oh,
of
it's just-
mis hombres.
Sergeant Fuego! Whoosh! Your flamethrowers!
He must be using them for as like slaves or something. I'm not. This looks like exactly like the guy we fought before, the dragon. But I don't remember if he was Ash or if this is like the middle brother now.
Flame to beat me, if that's your game.
It must be a different one.
Ah!
Oh, maybe we don't have to fight him. He took him out. No, that was weak. Trying to use fire against a dragon doesn't seem very productive.
No puedes.
Dearie me, you're
Uh-oh, he's gonna get hit back.
Ah!
Surprised they don't heal off of fire, just like grow larger and fight back. He'll be alright,
You're
just
next.
feed him a medicine.
Fleshy runts. I'll give you a taste of true flame. Prepare.
Here he comes!
Alright. Does he have allies is the question. No, it's just him. Alright, so I think I have something to raise wisdom. Ping, okay. Ping is that. So I want to raise the wisdom of Hellion. I try and lower his defense with Helm Splitter. I don't know who goes first. Am I able to check? Wait, yeah, I can. So his speed is 108. There's a 130. So I should be able to still use Kazamel in the same turn and still get the boost, which is what I wanted. Let's go sleep attack, just because I can potentially put him to sleep, and I don't think it reduces the damage I would do on an attack. But actually got 2 stuns. Luckily it's on the 2 units I didn't mind getting it on, because I wanted to do the ping into Kazamel, because yeah, this looks like he's got pretty high resist, so that hurts a little bit. The only thing I want to make sure happens is I just spam Kazamel as often as I can. Everything else doesn't really matter how it happens. Cool, he's getting really lucky with those stuns. Luckily, I'm also getting lucky that it's landing on everyone other than my nuker. I can only throw one more of these things out, and then I'll just probably set it to auto battle, because there's not much more I can do. I mean, he's stunning my healer. I might have to use one of those heal items I picked up. I bought them, so why not use them? Poison breath. Pretty much everything's already poisoned. Stun really hurts though. Self-heal, that's good. Inferno. Yeah, there's 119 damage to my dragon guy. Ooh, Anchorman. So Anchorman's a physical move I picked up on the skill tree. I should have mentioned I almost have 2 full skill trees on all of my monsters. I would have thought I was going to be destroying bosses after how much I overleveled and got rank Bs and Cs. but I'm actually having a tough time here. I didn't want to I'm actually having to spam items more than I wanted. The poison's doing so much damage too. I think having the extra health is actually working against me here. Inferno, slime. Okay, that took out my slime. I have to redo this. No, we barely got him. Oh, that was getting close there. Too bad slime doesn't get the XP, but I don't particularly need it.
No. You.
Increíble.
Alright, we stopped it.
Good job.
Or did
getting
we
one
not stop
over
it?
on me.
Too late? That ain't good. Oh wait, no, it's just eating the fire guys. That's sad. Please tell me we don't have to fight another boss.
The Ifrian Eagle lives again.
It's flying up, maybe going to the upper echelon.
All the pieces are finally in place.
And he walks off to leave it to his other older brother, just like before. You know, it says my reputation grows, but I didn't really accomplish what I wanted to, and the other guy looks really sad right now.
No, no, no es posible.
Oh, still got some of them around.
Well, it is thanks to you that Ash has been. The Ifrian Eagle flew towards the upper echelon.
I guess he's still
controlled
gracious.
by Blaze, eldest of the
Blaze.
Brimstone Boys.
Okay.
I fear they plan on something mucho más terrible, using its power of immort. Will you allow me to join you on your?
Oh, another ally? Sure.
Te lo agradezco. I swear to.
Oh. This time I actually can synthesize him, and he's a rank C. Yes. Why didn't the other ones do that? I guess they were probably higher ranked, and they just didn't want to allow me to get that much of a boost early on. Now I'm finally in the middle echelons, and it's just like, yeah, you're probably about at the right power level. Uh-oh. Well, it's not going to show anything. I thought it was going to be like a little animation, like the bird flying up or something.
This Ifrian Eagle business is worrying, isn't it?
Just got more monsters. Yeah, I'll do that off stream again. Oh, we're getting a phone call from Evolution Dude. Sup?
Sire! Can you
Nope.
hear us, Sire?
I didn't know we registered their numbers as well. So this is the Winky and the other dude.
We can't wait to see you, Sire! What?
I guess there's... I would have thought it was going to have me complete all of the...
Zoom!
Complete all of the new areas unlocked, the middle echelons, before it gave me another story quest. Because I unlocked them all. I was able to go and do whichever one I felt like. So I thought... maybe this will just be more kind of like freedom. What I want to do. Or maybe it'll unlock the prison. Because the prison middle echelon is the only one I haven't unlocked yet. It'll probably be like a 4-star or like demon face difficulty. What you got, Winky? Done it. The chosen hero.
The prophesied one has been spotted in a far-flung mountain village. We have...
Oh, so they found the hero, and I was supposed to take him down now, I guess? because I'm the bad guy.
This is the place, sire.
Seems like a nice village. Maybe we should just leave him be.
But we're monsters. We can't just walk in looking like...
Well, I have just more. It will let us.
Wow, that's...
You
So they're gonna transform into something that doesn't look like monsters. That's interesting.
Oh, truly a dream come... Ah.
Interesting choice
My
there,
mistake,
Duffer.
my lord. Oh, sire, aren't you a sight for a sword? Please, don't take me off the board. Give me one more...
Oh, that was just the joke. We can never do it. Yeah, that's better.
Well, that's more like it, isn't it?
Gotta make me look superior. Looks like a grandpa, dad, and a son.
Mister, help us, please. I've gone and got us lost.
The travelers here.
Let me show you to the end. It's literally right behind me.
Forgive me for not sweeping, but you can
We've infiltrated the village. Step 1 complete.
He doesn't.
No, and it's a nice inn to boot. Well, I've played all my...
You mean we're free to get some shut eye? Woohoo!
I guess the monster's just gonna take a nap. Maybe I can roam free? Nope, we're just gonna sleep. I guess I'm so used to the spells, like polymorph and stuff, like having a time limit.
Even with all these
They're
humans
just like
around, I slept
permanently
like a log.
like this for now, I guess.
So, how do we capture this chosen...
Just a commotion. Uh-oh.
They finally found us! The monsters are coming!
Yeah, we're already here.
Minute. Grab a weapon.
Monsters? I don't believe.
Well, hold on, we're monsters too, guys. Oh, I guess we're just gonna reveal ourselves now. Haha! Or is this our backup? Okay, they look pretty strong. I'm not sure who that is. He looks like the big bad boss.
It can't be.
Oh, it's my older brother.
That's Randolfo, the tyrant's eldest. Don't!
Dolph.
Quick, everyone! Hide! I am the Manslayer. We know the so-called hero is here.
Oh, he's pretending to be me?
Bring him to me now. Bring me Solo. Anyone who
Ninja, hello, welcome.
They've made their choice. Take arms and fight, my people! We must prevail!
And Halacho, thank you for the raid, hello. Not doing Tum Tum today, just some more Dragon Quest. I've been enjoying this game a bunch. Worlds is enough Tum Tum for me anyways, for now. I'll just take a nice easy break. How am I doing? I'm doing really well, how about you?
The Manslayer! I'm right here!
Yeah, it looked like you stopped by for a bit during class. Looked like you were just kind of doing a commentary over your match. Just to talking. Yeah. It's always cool, though.
Ah, the coward finally appeared. Monsters! I will reward whoever brings me this wretch's head on a stake!
So the hero revealed himself. This is probably a really important thing in the story for Dragon Quest IV.
Lord
Once again,
Manslayer,
I haven't played
I
that, so
got
I'm not
him.
sure.
The hero has been eliminated. Excellent. You've done well. Rest assured that you'll be rewarded. We're finished
Congrats on winning.
here.
Thank you. It was
We
a
leave
tough
now.
match. It was. My next one doesn't get any easier either. Ali's basically got the same team. I gotta face both players, the only two in the tournament running triple electric, one after another.
I couldn't tell you his plan, but at least he had the good grace to off the Chosen One for us. What? The Chosen One was a fake?
Happens?
What happened
Yeah,
to
it
the
does.
real one?
I mean, I got one win, so I'll see if I can pull out another. I guess it's not impossible. It's just gonna be
I
tough.
trust you're all in fine fettle.
Double Crystal plus Nesla makes it not that bad. I'm hoping that Nesla is. I'm hoping she bans Nesla, but I think she has to. It's such a good typing into her team. I haven't done too much thought into it yet, and I don't want to spoil too much either. But I think I got a chance. I know Ali's kind of known for running hyper aggro. She's mentioned she'll run like less than 100 TVs in bulk on her entire team, like total. If that's the case, I think I can do it. I think I can beat her, but I'm just gonna have to see. I'm not gonna think too much until it gets to be like Thursday, Friday, and I really gotta prepare. Beat the abomination of a boss yesterday. I did. I had to spam some healing items, but I was able to do it.
Of humankind.
So they decided they tried to kill the hero. They killed a fake hero, and now Big Boss Man's right-hand man's here to congratulate
For
me
the sake of their precious
on doing nothing.
comrades, they will sacrifice even their own lives. If those led by the Chosen One are ever allowed to unite, they're now...
I'm basically saying the hero's an issue.
You cannot possibly sit idly by. What will you do?
Lucky years like Wednesday or so too. Yeah, my match took a lot out on me. I
To see Naderia destroyed.
had to take like an hour or two just to rest my brain. Would have been tough if I had to play a second match on that day. Or just yesterday. Normal. It feels a little bit more stressful than usual just because like it's Worlds, but yeah, it is normal.
Master!
Sire? Wait!
Wait for us!
Well, I too must make my...
Have to go. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. You have a good one. Oh, so this is the real hero. And he spotted me walking away in the background. Challenge me to a scrim. I didn't even think about what would happen if that happens in here. What, do you want to face my in-game team on here? I know there's a rank tournament. Otherwise, I can load up Tum-Tum, I guess.
Just like you asked. I promise. What?
Ah, looks like
You
the
want
bad
to
guys
destroy all humankind?
convinced me to destroy all humans, I guess.
What are you talking? Wait. You're going to use the secret of evolution to gain the strength to do this.
I don't
Aren't
know
you-
what the secret of evolution is yet. He never called us.
Wait, please.
Not really interested, or not really interacting today, doing other things on the side. Appreciate the view. I hope you enjoy the extra sound in the background and some content. Have a good one.
Somebody must stop him. Otherwise, the whole world will be destroyed. I beg of you,
Oh yes, yeah, and thank you for the sub as well. I did see that. It's funny. It's actually in
My plea.
the recording that I got for my match against Arctech. So once that post, once I post that on YouTube after Worlds is over, it'll be up there. Thank you. Enjoy those emotes.
Somebody please answer me.
So Rose, who's supposed to be on my side, is now asking for me to be defeated. Sad. Looks like we're kind of free again, but at the same time, it's still directing me to go somewhere. Or not. I guess I'm just kind of free to roam again. I think this is the next one, kind of on the list. So we'll go here. Cost you $4 off the 20 I left for the rest of the month. Oh, you didn't have to, but thank you so much. It was cool to see everyone spamming the emotes during my match. Alright, so we did already go through the initial cutscene here. Basically, there's a whole bunch of monsters trying to meet at the big donut up there. So that's where we're heading. Brand new showed up from the raid. I'm pretty over leveled right now. I've got a really strong team, so I'm avoiding most of the encounters if I can. There's so many of them. It's just, if I did fight them, it would take ages to get through. Looks like there's a gap there, so I gotta go around. We're seeing some new monsters here though, so I'll be able to catch those once I get through the area. I also learned something really obvious that I just wasn't aware of before. But apparently, you can actually attack a monster before you catch it to weaken it, and then it'll increase your capture chance. Like, you can't see a health bar, so it was always kind of risky to attack a monster. And I didn't think that that was even a mechanic in this game, but apparently it is. So it made it a lot easier to catch some stuff for fusing. Yellow guy's kind of cool. Goofy looking at least. Alright. I get to see what's going on. Probably be introduced to whatever the boss is on this floor. Oh, it's just big, like, pudding slimes. Oh, that's adorable.
I still can't believe a puny Twinkle Toes from the lower echelon was able to tango with our big hitter and actually win.
Oh, they're talking about me, I guess. I thought they were talking about the big boss, because there's some boss released on this floor.
What was that all about?
Oh, it went up to the upper echelon. Gotcha.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
So they were talking about it.
Oi,
The monster.
are your ears full of mud? I says I'm gonna be the new big hitter.
Pff, you're cracked if you think you have a chance, clackhead.
They're fighting over who's gonna be the strongest. Trumpet Croc looks so funny. It's like Crocodoo. Crocobugle-Doo is its name.
Whoa!
It does look really funny. I like it.
Now, what's this ruckus all about? You guys need to increase the pace. All you need to do is find the cupcake.
Find the cupcake cane.
Which
Deserted
whoever
dungeon.
grabs it first
We just gotta find,
plants
like, a
the
candy cane.
backside on the throne.
Hang on. You're saying I could Lindy Hop my way into being the next...
So it's just like a more like a race this time. But I'm gonna assume that this guy is actually the
Ride the tide.
like he's got something up his
Get
sleeve. There's no way
yourselves
he's.
over to the starting line.
Shall we take part? It could.
There's no way he's just like, oh yeah, you all, anyone can be it. He looks significantly stronger than most people.
Great! So, apparently, I know we can do it. Now, it sounds like the.
Alright. Yeah, we just gotta make our way through the dungeon.
You seriously think you...
This guy's pretty big though. Could be threatening. He got like a candy golem. And a dessert demon over there.
Alrighty, everybody. Surf's up, amigos.
He's already on the throne. Like he's gonna be the big guy we gotta fight. I'm telling you. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. Let me see if this is the right direction. I've got to get over there. It looks like I wasn't able to go anywhere else from the cake there, so should be this direction either way. Yeah, then we gotta go up this way now. Guess I kinda got lucky with which path I chose the first time. Yeah, got stuck on the train. I love the stack slimes though. Coobalisk. Oh no, Coca-Cola. I know there's like a metal slime stack in some games. Those give a ton of XP. I'm not sure if or where I'd run into one. See, I thought this is where we were supposed to go, but it's not. I guess it's the next path over. Having the map blurred out makes some sense, but it's also kind of annoying to try and navigate places. The seasons are changing. It's now fall. Let's see if there's a new rare encounter here somewhere. So far I'm just seeing the corn, the slimes. Nothing must be it. It's like a sack of corn flour. Recommend getting this game. I think that if you haven't played a Dragon Quest before, it's a bit harder to get into. I've got a lot of nostalgia for the game, which helps. The story is not worth it in my opinion. The story is really really bad. It's worse than Temtem's story. But I think that the competitive scene is going to be really interesting. I'm not sure how big it is in this game. But at first I thought it was just random online battles, but there's ranked matches and tournaments, so I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing that. I think it's got a lot of potential to be really cool. There's so much customization in the battle system because you can pretty much make any combination of things. Because you can get any 3 skill trees onto any monster, which has basically 3 abilities. And then there's a ton of type advantage and disadvantage, which I haven't gotten too much into. In the last fight, it looked like my I'm gonna jump up here so I don't get any more encounters. It looked like my dragon here was really vulnerable to fire, so... yeah, so you can see I'm weak to fire here. I have very strong resistance to earth, very strong into ice, and very strong into dark. And there's stuff like anti-magic and MP absorption as well. So, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff. Debilitation is just kind of debuffs in general. Bedazzlement, I'm not quite sure. That might be status effects in general. So I'm weak to status effects maybe. But, like, there's effectively, like, 10 elements. Dark, light, electricity, ice, explosion, earth, wind, water, fire. 9. Seems really complex. It is extremely complex. Maybe more so than Tumtum. But I enjoy that. I enjoy a complex game that's not like, oh, let me just throw 10 random things together. It's like, it's nice to be able to do that for the story, but if you're to get into a competitive, I think it's a lot better to have more layers. It's sad about the story part. It is for sure. I still think the plan that they were going for is that they knew that this game would be marketed well towards the audience that wants to get into competitive, and so they realized that there would be, if they made the game too complicated, then the younger audience wouldn't play it. So they geared the story towards the younger audience so that they'd still want to buy it. Oh darn. So it's like, from a marketing point of view, it was a good decision, but playing it kind of sad. This place is, you know, it wasn't kidding about a maze. I don't know if I'm supposed to go up or down. There's just a chest here. Something good? You get it once Worlds is over? Alright. And it is only on Switch. I forget if I answered that or not. That's the other disadvantage. If it got a PC port, I think it would be way more popular. And I could really recommend it to a lot of the Temtem community, but as it stands, it's like, not everyone has a Switch. And it is like a full price game too. Oh, I got a cutscene, so maybe I'm going the right way. Oh, they're gonna try and fight me?
Oh? What?
Aye! Don't they know that this competition's for
Chocolate.
Chocolate good.
Outsiders.
No one's around.
Look out! Here they come!
Chocolate. Lost Troll, Desert Demon, Chocolate Golem. I don't have 80 MP left on my Hellion, otherwise I'd show you all Grim Breath, which would just nuke all of them. Choco Giant looking sick. It does look pretty cool, I like it. Can you catch them? No, these are... You can't really catch anything once you get to a new area. The catch rate is so absurdly low. But this is even more like a special fight. Because the scout button's not even available. Yeah, you can see it's grayed out here. I'd be able to catch them down the road. I'm debating on if my goal is going to be to get one of every monster, because there's a function in the synthesis menu that allows you to look at results, which I don't remember if I found that on stream or if it was right afterwards. But you can look at the results. So technically, if you have one of every monster, you can see every single fusion fusion possibility and how to make them, which would be really helpful.
Outsiders.
Kind of depends on whether or not there's a full guide out for the game by then. It's only been out for like 3-4 days now, so I don't think there's a full guide. I know I was checking out some other streams just to see where they were all at and where I kind of stood up to them. But there were some people that are already completed with the game. Like, as far as having guides, that's a whole other monster. Actually make some guides for this game sometime down the road too. Depends on how much I get into it. I want to make an initial comp team first, and that requires me to finish the story even before that, and we'll all kind of figure out where to go from there. I do still want to split my time between this and Temtem though. I definitely don't want to just fully turn into a Dragon Quest streamer. But I'll probably split my weeks going ahead. Might make an actual schedule afterwards. Maybe it'd be like Temtem Tuesday and Thursday, just because, you know, it starts with a T. Dragon Quest Monster Monday. Dunno. I like alliteration. I finally made it to another floor though. Unless this is where we started, which it kind of looks similar. The whole place looks similar. Imps and Dracolites. Looks like we can go up here, so... Domingo, it's Sunday. Could do it on Sunday too, yeah. Probably gonna have to see if there's an official Discord for the game too. Because I know when I was first getting started with Temtem Comp, I spent a lot of time in the main Discord, and then found a club and stuff. There's no club system in this game. And I'm sure a lot of... So all that stuff has to be done through Discord or some other way. I see the portal to the right here, so... must have ended up in the right direction. There's probably a few more treasure chests around, but I haven't seen any treasure chests give me anything real great. There might be a Yggdrasil leaf sometime, and those are really good items. I still don't think you'll be able to purchase them. It's the equivalent of a revive in this game. Revives are extremely valuable.
Zoom!
I know there's a spell to revive as well.
Zoom!
But I don't know what skill tree that's a part of. It might be a part of the heal slime or the cure slime tree. I feel like they have the best healing capabilities in the game. Could be wrong though. I thought the angel slime would have the tree to revive, but it doesn't. It's actually a rank... It's like a rank E monster. It was really low. I was surprised. Maybe it's something for like the... Each slime, or most slimes, have like a king version to them. Maybe it'll be like a king cure slime has the revive spell. Right, avoid encounters, avoid encounters. There's only 2 here. Don't want to take damage before the boss. Should be good to go. Still have a couple of healing items. Should get quite a few because I hardly use them, but still like to avoid using them if I can. Actually, how much money do I have? 4,000? That's okay, even if I lose with it. I could save beforehand, but I don't want to reset.
Ha! 4 of a kind.
Oh.
With playing cards? Poker or something?
Tally up another win for me. This really is the best job I've ever had.
Yeah, so I bet these guys were paid by the cloud guy that sent us here to guard the place.
A job at all. No one ever comes for the cupcake. Who are you?
Be wrong.
You're not here for the cane, are you?
I mean, is there any other reason to be here than the cane? Maybe they wanted to play cards.
If you take it, I'll lose my job. Then I guess it's
That's okay.
finally time to earn my keep.
Tempt him up. No, put him up. It's not the boss music. Alright, so we'll do ping again to raise special attack. And then we'll use I'll show you guys Grim Breath since it's group boss. Alright. It's just see, look at all that damage. It's insane. It did get the buff afterwards though. So that was kind of a mistake, but it's okay. I'm not actually sure that breaths use the magic stat in this game. There's one of the guys, or the other guy down, so now it's just the cane custodian, I suppose. Nice crit, 240 damage. Crits are still random in this game. I'm not sure what the natural percent chance is, but it's pretty low. Feels almost like a 1% if even. Ooh. Okay, there goes my healer. Please kill it quickly. I didn't think I was gonna get demolished that bad, but the double spread did way more than I gave it credit for.
Here.
See if I can just... Yeah, I figured it was close, I just didn't know how close. That's why I used the healing item. See, the slime dying is just letting the rest of my team catch up the extra level it was behind. Cupcake Cane.
Oh, I'm in so much.
You lose your job and die?
Bad for her. I have
You
an
just never
idea.
said you had to die.
Why don't we invite her and her friends to join us?
Yeah, more synthesized fodder. Woo, let's go.
I knew you'd...
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Or are they just gonna be... Yeah! I'm surprised this name is... Oh, okay, it's called the Fright Night. I was like, there's no way this thing's actually called the Cane Custodian. It's a rank C again. It's actually large as well. Unedited. Another rank C. Oh, we're just collecting them all. That's awesome. Really shows the difference between the...
Now let's head to the throne back...
The difference between the lower echelons and the middle ones. I wonder if there's going to be some rank, like, X and rank X monsters in the upper ones. It can get really tough. When I say the story's bad, it's not that the story's not difficult. The boss battles are pretty tough. Because there was the General Chain boss battle I got really stuck on Saturday. And the one at the start of today was even kind of tough with the spread stun spam. Wish the golem would join. Yeah, that would have been cool.
How do?
We'll get one eventually. So reverse search is what I was using. If you just set it to never been scouted, it'll just show you all your options. So you can see all the gold ones first. But I don't... It would be at the top here because they're sorted by rank. If I was kind of hoping one of the rank C's we got would unlock a rank B. Doesn't look like that's the case. And then everything else, like the rank B options here are all because I have the rank B on my team, which I can just kind of change to any other rank B. And then a whole bunch of rank C's available now since I got those extra. How do you prepare for Worlds? I play Dragon Quest. I think when you're preparing for a big tournament, sometimes just keeping your mind free and not distracting yourself. Like, I could play other teams. I don't want to reveal too much more info about my Temtem Worlds team. I thought about doing like a mono-type team just to mix things up, but that would almost get me out of practice of the team that I was playing already. It's rest, I deserve it. Yeah. Rest is definitely nice. Don't want to get burnt out. Yeah, that's the thing too. I did play a lot last week to get prepared for the weekend. Practice by playing Smash. That's also a good way to... Question now is, do we have the real boss?
Far out. You rode that wave all the way home.
Like, Naga feels very relaxing. I still want to experiment more with Naga. I'm a little sad we didn't see it anywhere else much, but, you know.
But I'm afraid you got worked. You fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
No, I was pretty sure you were the bad guy all along. I
What do you
kind of
mean?
called that.
Oh, it's no biggie. But that entire race was just to get you Deuterino's
The
noodle.
ladder later with Naga.
Before I
It's
swoop
very
in
bad,
for
don't
the
play it.
easy
I
wipeout.
don't think it's bad. I think it was tough to play when Platimus was everywhere because Rotten Goo worked against it. But now that Platimus is less common, I think it has a lot of potential.
Now hand over the cane. It's gonna be Claudio at large.
Claudio at
and
large and
in
in charge.
Think you can hang 10 with me?
Too many issues to be viable. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Just there are quite a few fast electrics that makes it hard to run right now. Alright, so what is going on with my speeds? 130, 110. I'm not sure why the Jester Slime went after Hellion last time, but we'll try this again. I mean, we'll do another Grim Breath just because it's a group battle. Not that bad for Worlds. It wasn't worth the risk. Yeah. Oh, confusion. That's not good. No waters to run lower speed, the most electric sucks. Stoneball and Turok should be covered. Ragnar Shell in to protect. I'm no longer confused. But we're just gonna use another heal here. Get some more mid heal, that's good. With that burn, you can't think of another heal that's more. It's worth more on the DA build. Marbles or double screen. It's not worth it. Really, I've seen. I almost feel like Rock Shield could be worth it with all the crystals in the meta, being able to survive like a CPG from Shim's lower investment school. Oh no, don't stop! Why are my own units attacking my slime? That's illegal. That hurt really bad. Hot Stepper in full. This thing has a bonus ability, I guess, where every time it casts a spell, or like a buff, it'll get extra buffs on top of it. No, stop! Oh, I'm literally killing my own units here because of the confusion. This is tough. Every time my confusion's up, it just confuses me again. Those guys Melise destroy it, make 50-50s kind of bad. You can swap use later. Double screen, you survive Tesla from Gazmo, but slowdown makes it too bad in the mid game. That's fair. GG, yeah, this one's gonna be tough to come back from. I don't think I have any anti-confusions. Bells. I guess I can look. If I do have one, it's gonna be on Slime, but that means if Slime gets confused at all, it's just over. It's Cure of Sleep. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Oh, and the boss got Frenzy. If they could just attack themselves, I think it would be okay. The fact that they're all ganging up and attacking one of my units means I'm essentially going from taking up to 3 attacks per turn to up to 5. Alright, I got sat on. It brings in my reserves, but I really haven't done anything with my reserves. The reserves, I should probably just put them in the box, because if I get to them, it's just over already. I'm not anywhere close to winning this battle. The other thing that's tough is... I don't think I can flee. The other thing that's tough here is, even if I get a breath attack off, he actually has something that prevents breath, or it reflects it, so it's not good either. This is gonna be a tough fight. Those guys are dancing on a point. Kind of reminds you of a typical guy at a party. You're right. It's pretty funny. It might be worth it to throw the agility ring on something, just so I can get an attack off first. I might try throwing it on the Hellion. See if that puts me over the edge on speed, so I can get one hit off before I go down. Because if I can get one Grim Breath off, that would be huge. Absolutely huge. Nope, I gotta swap my team. Can I, like, just send you to the... No, I can't. There's no easy way to do that. Alright, now accessories, Hellion, the agility ring, and we'll just kind of hope for the best. Gonna have lunch, have a nice rest of the stream. See ya, thanks for stopping by, have a good one. No,
Come again.
I didn't want to come here, I wanted to go to the bank. Just deposit my remaining 2,000 gold. The other stuff I've got saved up is from when I was grinding levels. Best way to get gold that I see so far is just fighting random monsters and picking up their drops. Let's see, is there something that prevents confusion? There we go, smelling salts. I've got 6 of them. But that's a single ally. Is there like a group smelling salts? Okay. So I do have something that can cure a single ally of confusion, which could be important. I think there's warp right back there.
Zoom!
Now that I deposited my gold, kind of sucks I lost 2k, but it doesn't matter if we lose as much now, it's less punishing. Hope you guys can't hear that, there's like The school's deciding to bring out the leaf blowers when it's winter. And they're pretty much right outside my window. Gotta appreciate the option to skip cutscenes though. I'm not gonna bother issuing orders for the rest of the team, but I got the Grim Breath off, so that should help. The agility ring did matter. I even get another chilly breath off here, so that's a ton of damage before they're even able to do anything. Attack up, reflecting spells. So if I can knock out the two guys on the side, there's one down. One more attack on the other should get it down, I hope. Stomp. No, that's not quite enough. There we go. Alright, now it's just the boss. So I can only get attacked a limited amount of times. Might not even have to use spells. Even got lucky on the confusion there. Not use spells, not use items. Electric Boogie. That one we didn't see last time. Yikes. Hurt. I didn't even notice. So, bigger upper is more or less like Pokemon Booty. Just raises a random stat, it looks like. Got the Helm Splitter, that's good. Although unfortunately I'm confused. Throw a heal out there. With any luck, Heal Slime will try and heal itself. Otherwise, it'll just, yeah, 22 damage onto the dragon isn't too bad. Problem is, it takes a lot of damage every time it doesn't get to heal. Yeah, Confusion's kind of ridiculous. I don't have... So you can have some status effect resistance, but none of my monsters really have any. Normally it's such a low chance to actually apply a status like that. Oh, my slime finally gets past his confusion and then gets confused immediately again. I survive on 2 health. Random Muster, that's actually its ability. Go for a special medicine on Jester Slime. I also need a monster that dances on point. I mean, dancing is like a whole class of moves in this game. Haven't picked up a monster that uses any dance moves yet, but I probably will eventually. I think they can kind of stack almost like Oricorio in Pokemon. If not, they can't be prevented through the breath attacks, and they don't count as magic either. And magic resist and insulatal are fairly common, I believe. So, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff. It's a whole. It's not a type of monster. It's a type of attack.
Right.
More or less.
Over.
Yeah, get out of here. Make me go on a fetch quest and try and steal it from me.
Now all you have to do is sit on the throne.
All I have to do is sit on the throne. Alright. Candy King.
Yep. Seems he is a cut above the rest of us.
Oh, the guys I beat now respect me. Hey, can I recruit you now? Race lost, but chocolate's still good.
Listen up, everyone. Say hello.
What is it? Is that like a pea? Like a pot of peas with a lance? That's goofy looking.
Kind
of like it.
A piece of cake to scout the monsters round.
Piece of
Shall we
cake,
head
yep.
somewhere new?
That's about right.
Oh,
Oh, another phone call. It's more story progress. It's Maybe it's like a series of events that happen all at once, like, or one after another, that
This is Dr. Helix
make me
speaking.
truly evil.
You know, the magic
Hard to know.
researcher. Yes?
Yeah,
I
the
have
Secret of
turned
Evolution
tidings,
guy.
my boy. I have mastered the secret of evolution. Come and see me at my laboratorium. Post.
That's in the lower echelon of the...
I wasn't expecting that already, and I don't think it's going to give me any option to do anything else. I think I just have to go there, so... I'm pretty sure you can hear it. I see my mic picking up the sound. I don't... There's literally no leaves outside. I don't know what they're doing. It's just they pay student workers on campus, and they feel like they're obligated to do work. And so they just pretend they're blowing leaves that aren't there. There might be some dust on the ground outside. I think there would be infinite dust out there. Sometimes they do it at like 8 in the morning too, and it's just like, let me sleep in, I'm just a student. It's just, I don't have class until like 10. What? Preventing it from being used right now. Ah, yes, story progression power, my favorite. Did it? It looks like it just took me right to the Circle of Conquest, even though I didn't ask for it. I feel the same about the workers here. Residents, they do everything but what's needed. I don't mind. Like, it's nice that they have student jobs available. Please, just one that's less disruptive. Leaf blowers are so loud and annoying, and they've been right outside my building for like 10 minutes now. Alright. Helix, what you got? What's the secret of evolution? Got a little heal slime there.
Almighty and ever merciful.
Which stage of evolution? Cure slime?
Oh
My goodness. Wait a second. What? So she's just a person.
Wow! I'm a human now! And a real heart globe to boot. Thanks, Doctor. You have my
Gratitude.
eternal...
Ah, warms the cockles, does it not?
Warms the cockles. You know, that's probably a phrase somewhere, but not one I have ever heard. Effect is hardly permanent, though. Mr. Vasi, thank you so much for the sub. GG's in the match yesterday. Good luck with the rest of the tourney. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Now you have witnessed it, my boy.
Cut the little bit of grass this next year early on Sunday.
of
Make you want to throw
evolution.
shoes down. I feel that. Well, it was a crazy good match. I was glad to put on a show. I was, my heart was beating. My mind was fried. I did what I could. Oh, I got it on recording, so I'll post it after Worlds is done, so y'all can see the full emotional clip. It was only the first match, but it felt like the last.
All I needed to do was supplement the technique brought to me by the demon known as Balzac, with even more magic.
Demon known as Balzac. Hold on. Supplement it using more magic.
I'll
That's the
teach
secret of
you
evolution.
to perform the act as well. Why not try
Right
it
on
out
your
own,
village's
however?
animals.
Do not think
It's
that
not
the
been
secret of
fully
evil- in order to
perfected.
draw forth its full potential,
Require the armlet of
you require
transmutation
the
from the human
armlet of
world.
Transmutation.
Goodness! You mean... Greetings! My name is Healy, and you must
Did
be...
not think that good. I think they did that intentionally. A lot of them are intentional. Healy, though, that's kind of, huh.
There was a human
That's a bit plain.
warrior I traveled with for a while. A real bruiser he was.
Human warrior.
By the way, I heard you were a monster, right? It's a very precious memento from my human friend. Oh, I shouldn't be wasting slime.
You find my friend. know the casters for this weekend yet. I think it's going to be the same ones. It's just whichever of them are available. Unless I don't think anyone got knocked out this weekend that was a player that could potentially be a caster. Could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't have a list of everyone who got knocked out. I think it was Welsh, Gami, Feynman, Kiskels, KSK. Wait, where am I going? Back to the tower? There were 4 more that got knocked out. I just don't remember all of them offhand. Hey Vic! Hello, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm assuming we're gonna get another cutscene here. Maybe the heel slime found their friend. Or it's just gonna tell me to go somewhere else. Oh my goodness, they're still out there. That's nuts. Is it really loud for you guys? I'm super sorry if it is. No, it tells me to go here, but then says there's a power that's preventing me from going there. So I guess I had to take 2 steps forward. But hello, little imp guy. What you got? Armor of Transmutation, the Human World.
I consider this a good shot. Well, see you soon.
Alright, so we're basically putting him on scouting duty to find the amulet for us, and then we'll probably go fetch it once he finds it. Now we can go back? Alright, on to the next one. So we've done this one. Now we're on to here. This one's like the Sandstorm Ruins area. Getting pinged in Discord. I don't think there's any like improvements I can do to the team right now. I'll probably change the agility amulet back. I'm not sure what the gimmick of the boss in this area is going to be. We've had stun, confusion, maybe sleep? Maybe sleep. Accessories, Hellion. Give it the Master Thief's Monocle Plus. It's because it gives more general stats. I want to improve the thing's wisdom as much as possible. I have no idea if this is just an open area. There's a whole bunch of cool monsters around. Like, there's a normal golem. Maybe I can merge it with something from the candy place to make the candy golem. Looks like I can just go straight to the red dot, which would be really nice if I can avoid all the extra twists and turns and paths and stuff that there normally is. Just gotta avoid the golems that half blend in with the background.
Look! The hut I saw!
The hut? This was the closest thing you saw? Like, look, that little pillar looked like it has eyes on it. Like it was a golem or something. Oh, there's one. Oh, wait, no, this one's special. He's got a necklace. Hello there. Do you like chocolate? The last one I meant liked chocolate.
What a sight.
See an elf here. Who are you? Pierre, the Gravekeeper. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know how he fit in here, but I guess so. Seek battles, seek fame. Yeah, that's right.
What exactly?
This weathering heights.
Plays your kind of turn.
I wish to get around.
Get around the curse.
Curse of Petrarch.
So apparently the big hitter here is placing a curse on all the golems.
Petrarch curse all stone.
Must obey him forever.
Hard until
Give us life again. Oh, that's sad.
Cycle. We let wind erode our
Oh, they let the wind erode them, so that they don't have to continue doing work forever.
What a horrible cut.
Please defeat Petrarch.
Cannot
Face
disobey him.
Petrarch for me. Crush him.
Sure. Where to go?
Thank you. Once Pet. Look.
Storms
Find
pass.
Petrarch in
House of Shifting Sands, north of the desert. Sure thing. Wonder what he's gonna be. Petrarch? Maybe like a bird of some kind. I don't know why my brain thinks like pterodactyl, but Petra. I'm trying to remember what that means. Monarch Petra. I think there's a special cave for an item that probably doesn't matter there. I didn't even see this little guy here, little platypus. I think I've seen him pop up in some of my fusion options before. Here's that little cave. You know, we'll stop in there. Maybe there's something else special. Maybe like a special encounter. I'll have to come back. Nope, it's actually a different cave. It faked me out. There's a chest in here though. Special medicine. We used one of those in the last boss fight, so it's nice to replenish that. Or no, we used a strong medicine. Never mind. I guess one or the other. Since I haven't been buying a whole lot of items, getting them for free in chests and such is kind of nice. Looks like this is a special seasonal thing. We'll stop here real quick. Pile of mud, maybe a chest. Yes, chest. The red chests have better items usually, except when they give you like a. Are the pouches of seasoning something for cooking? Because it's not part of the food I can feed things. It's not there. Smelling salts. Yeah, I'm not sure. There must be like a cooking sort of mini game in here. I know some of them Dragon Quest games have that, where you can make medicines yourself. I haven't encountered that yet. Probably have a handful of ingredients if I ever do find it. I gotta assume it's a massive like castle over here. Alright. Got some mummies. I don't know which way to go. You walk into a new dungeon here and it's just like, ooh, chaos. Like, there's literally 4 ways for me to leave this room. To the right, 2 forward, 1 to the left. It's like a pointless item at the end of this path. The floating glowing items will respawn, so they're always less important. And the chests, looks like I can't get in there right now. Yeah, that was intentional, huh? I guess there was a hole in the floor. Oops. Dead end. I don't think I can get past this without an encounter. Mummy boy. That's about right. 3 pots. Could it be a mini or 6 pots? Mini metal. Mini metal. Elephant elixir. I just want a mini metal. Come on. No such luck. I don't really know what the right way to go is. I saw a hole in the floor back there, so I can go through there if I want to. Excuse me, Golem. No, this isn't the main room. We're still somewhere different. I feel like we want to go up to the tower, so we want to find a way into that middle room. Because every other entrance leads down to the catacombs, it looks like. Which we probably have to intentionally fall into at least a couple times. You get a chest here, but nothing else. I can't go this way, there's too much sand. There might be all those in this area, which kind of sucks. All that for a full heal. If I keep going this way, it looks like it leads me around to one of the starting rooms, which doesn't help me at all. I think I'll fall into the catacombs in that hole I saw earlier and see if that was the right way. I believe it was this one. Worst case, it just puts me back at the start and I start over. And that's not a way I can go. More pots. Mini metal, come on. Here we go. Still gotta exchange those at some point. Seed of growth, that's also nice. Chest, is it real? It's real. Not here. There's nothing here, no! I can't jump over that. I actually see the portal, so I need to get there. I don't know how to do that though, because it's blocked off from like every direction. Was there something back this way I just missed? Maybe? Can't go that way. Can't really go this way either. Oh. I'm not here. You don't see me. I should have went right. Would have been able to avoid. And that was a fake. It didn't give me any good rewards. I know in some games when you defeat like a mimic, it will drop the same items you would have potentially gotten from the treasure chest. In this game, that's not the case. Actually, I'm gonna warp all the way back to start and then just go left. I didn't see anything over on the entire right side here that led to a new path, because I'm pretty sure those stairs we just went up were the ones we went up earlier. Let's just restart. Because when I looked at the map in the catacombs, it looked like the left entrance was open. So we'll take a trip down to the catacombs in entrance over on this side. I'm gonna guess those pots don't have a mini metal, but we'll give it a try. Medicine. Not sure why I'd want to drink that. Maybe it's like a throwable. Inflicts like sickness on the opponent or something. Oh, come on, I can't even get over here. There were some more pots. I didn't want to, but... So, mini metal rewards are usually pretty good, and finding them is a huge pain, so that's why I'm trying to get them wherever I can. And I got lucky that there was one there, so I'm glad I turned around. Was there really nothing in this way? And I just restarted. So I did go the right way, didn't believe it, and started over, and I'm still stuck here. Because this isn't actually an entrance either. No! I'm trolling. Alright. It looks like potentially if I go up and right back to that corner, maybe I can get across. Yeah, I have to go down here again. Maybe I can get across the upper area by jumping on a pillar, like I did the one time. That didn't look like it. It's kind of my hope. It's so hard to tell when the pillars are actually paths or when they're just in the way. Okay, I can't get directly there. I can't go that way either. Ugh. Oh, I thought I avoided that. A little sad there's no, like, tumble mechanic in this game to go a little bit faster and dodge stuff. This ain't Dark Souls. Yeah, here it is. I did not notice this the first time. Over here. Get on that side so I can jump around. There was one in there. I'm not gonna. I'll break the other one, but I don't. They're not gonna have a double mini medal. These guys are gonna jump. Huh? He'll jump as well. Ooh, what is... Oh, this is the rank D guy that I used to fuse a whole bunch of stuff with. To make the Shadow Slime. I didn't know you could like, tame him already. It's kinda cool. I guess it just goes to show how much progress I'm making in the game. We're probably past the halfway point now, which is kinda cool. This looks like a dead end. Nope. Okay. Grab your attention and then run around. Questions. Do I want to fall here? I think I want to go up and then fall. I can't dodge that. So I can't directly get in there, so we're just gonna hop down here and... see if there's a way up. Oh. See, I saw the pillar this time. There we go. Alright. Hold on. I see some pots. Look in those, maybe in these. We already got a whole bunch though, wouldn't be surprised if there's not any. Fair enough. I could risk it at some point with these, not activate it, just warp back to the start. But I just don't wanna. It'd be so awful if I go through the entire dungeon and be unable to warp back. Did I even lose any health? Also a little bit of mana, or MP on Hellion, and since he's my main special attacker, I would rather not have him without it. It's not hard to get back there though. Just warp a couple times. Our biggest enemy here is the loading screen. Switch loading is slow.
Zoom!
Alright. Should be all ready to go. I guess I could have deposited money. I don't think I got... Yeah, I didn't actually get any money. I should probably save though, just in case my Switch decides to explode or something. That would be bad. I made a lot of progress. No pots in this room. Oh no, that's just a way down. Leaves me exactly where I was. So he's like remaking the golems.
What? Who are you lot?
You must be Petrock.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'm afraid I
wasn't expecting that as a face.
I need them to carry out the master plan. Silly.
What is the master plan?
You force me to do this. You simply have to perish.
Prepare for your deaths in
Prepare
5,
for your
4.
deaths in 5, 4.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna
3,
do? Kaboom?
2, 1.
Okay, fine. This just says engaged. It looks like a spellcaster might have... Sacroliton? Sacroliton? Is this just... I know it's just like a skeleton, but I'm confused to like why they decided on that. If it's mixed with something I'm just failing to recognize. So I think Grim Breath is still good. I'm a bit worried that the skeletons will be immune to it, but it's okay. Yikes, that hurt. Yeah, he took 0 damage and the skeletons took like half damage, I think. So the element that I'm strongest against, or that I have the strongest of, is actually not something he's vulnerable to. I got a frenzied state, but like it's kind of a tough spot I'm in. Kazam hurts so bad. Yeah, I have the frenzied state, but I'm probably just gonna heal 3 times. Alright, we took one out. Progress. I didn't even see what my Scorpion got one shot by. I looked down for a second and all of a sudden he was dead. Did he get thwacked? No, take it out, take it out! Yes! Maybe we have a chance. It's gonna be tough. I can't use any spells. He must have got thwacked. It's such a low chance to get the one shot, but he got it, so. Bounce, the spell reflect. I'm not super reliant on spells, and breath is not a spell. Just like how dances aren't a spell. So this is kind of in reference to the whole dance sort of thing. Earlier. Oh, that hurts so badly. I need another mid-heal on him. Come on. His attacks don't hurt though. Bounce doesn't matter either. There we go. Alright. I feel like I got this as long as he doesn't get like a triple thwack. Because I can heal off the Kazam damage with mid-heal relatively well. Yeah, a double Kazam on the same target would be tough. But I don't know if he can do that twice in a row. He does keep targeting the lion, though. Alright, yeah, that wasn't too bad. It was just a really unlucky thwack on Scorpion right away. He might have a vulnerability. Lead right into his hands. Into whose hands? Good question. No idea what you guys are talking to. Looks on your faces. So there's probably the Ammon, the Demon King's right-hand man. And the souls of the stone golems can finally rest in peace.
Who could he have been talking about? Anyway, the stone
There's a
golem
whole
should
bunch
be
of people
free
he could have
now.
been talking about.
Zoom!
Alright. Wonder if Pierre's just gonna collapse too. Like, oh, I can finally rest. Collapses. Wouldn't blame him. Who knows how many years he's been doing this. Still don't know what the grand plan was, though. Didn't look like the golems were doing a whole lot.
Hello! We've defeated Petrarch! Pierre!
Yeah.
Seems
He's
as if
done.
it's home. He must have turned to sand as well.
He looks quite eroded for just a quick dungeon run. Another phone call. Is this gonna be from the green armor guy? I already forgot his name. I think it started with a P.
Hello there, it's me,
No, it's his Healy. Okay.
I found the precious possession I promised. I can give it. I'll be waiting at Diabolic Hall. Please.
Diabolic Hall.
What did he mean
That's the-
by precious? We should see him and find.
I think that's the place where it's facing the chain guy. Oh. I thought I was able to talk to this guy. I didn't know it was a fight. I thought maybe he was Pierre's friend. It's kind of silly it forcing me to go back to tower every single time. Which I could just warp to the lab. But that's fine, I gotta revive the scorpion anyways. Turn to Rose Hill? No, I want to go to the Diabolic Hole. Actually, that might be in the overworld. Yeah, it is in the overworld. I forgot about that. Because that's where I became king and all. Last time. The question is Healy going to be in the human form or the slime form? Assuming it's still human form, because it had to be in human form to talk to the human companion that had the precious thing. I guess I just go straight. Nice and easy. Yep, still in human form.
Good
Hiya.
day to you.
She just so willingly gives away her treasure. Ah, yes, a shiny blob. I could never have wanted anything else in my entire life. Oh, Hero's
Here you
Cloak.
go. It's my personal treasure. Given by my human, I'm sure it'll be very useful for a mod.
So it's an equipable. That's
By
actually
the
really
way,
nice.
When I was out globetrotting, I heard something. In the
Side will
I
perish
don't
between
know
the
if I
war of
believe
humans
it.
and monsters.
I think human folk and monster kind. And I
They
think
can live together? I think so too.
you are the one who could bridge the goop. Well, it's about slime. I went back to Naderia.
I can be the one to bridge the gap? Probably, but am I gonna try? Sounds like I'm all on the kill the people, which is bad. Still can't warp out, must be another cutscene. Well, let's check out this item. I got pretty good items now. I think this is the worst one so far. Hero's Cloak. Bang Ward, Crack Ward, Frizz Ward. Plus attack and HP on top of the other stuff I got. So let's go for it. Armored Scorpion's my secondary physical attacker, so it's good to get that on him. I don't think I have any talent points much, maybe a couple. Just throw those in too. Just trying to get the final attack booster there. A Hot Stepper, I don't think I'll ever use that. I'm pretty sure that's a Fire Dance. Yeah, Extreme Fire Elemental Dance, so it's pretty high. The thing is, it's not any better than Blighter. I'm mainly going here for Kazap, because it's a really strong electric spell, and I don't have any electric spells right now. Not that my focus is to just cover a whole bunch of elemental types, but oh man, the leaf blowers were gone for a while. Looks like they're back though. Oh, they're just going past. That's good. Hey, Zowie, what you got? Humans in the tower? Uh-oh. I'm gonna save. I don't know what's coming up here. I mean, just another cutscene, and then I just go back to doing stuff like usual, but you never know. I'm hoping the humans are just like people from the village, that they're like, ah, humans, even though like They're villagers. They've been good to me. I've been good to them. I didn't see the horse here before, but I also remembered that he said to use secret evolution on the animals in the tower. So let's try this. Oh, you can talk to the animals? I know we got a cat over here too. Let's see what it says. What you got? Meow. Alright. Whiskers can talk and think, can think about talking and talk about thinking. I see. Probably have to go all the way up to the 3rd floor, which I haven't been up to here since, like, the very start. It's just Rose, and then... What's your name again? Can you remind me? Percival, I knew. Alright, what you got? The thing is... Some humans came, and something. Chosen one. Oh, the hero.
And honestly, I found
Friendly,
him after our
kind.
meeting. It's
Not all humans are bad. She's
just
telling me to give up.
stay with me here.
Okay, now that's not a very enticing option. I'm sorry, but it's not. But not killing everybody, I think I can do that. No, I can't. Not even a choice this time.
Don't.
Yeah, this is probably the plan that Petrarch was saying.
I can't allow you to.
Can't allow me to go any further. She shed a ruby
I'll
tear.
do
It's been so
all
long.
I can to stop you.
Even if it means losing me forever. Shatter. And as normal, we shall go and do the next step. Alright. Here we go. This is the hardest difficulty so far. The last one was 3. This was 3.5. So this is the last one we have unlocked. So there's going to be something story-wise that's going to happen. Potentially another story boss, which I am not looking forward to if it's anything like the last one. Those of you that were here for that, it was General Chain. Splash damage did like 1/3 of my health every single attack. Everything he did was splash damage. Only beat him through item spam. Which I guess is kind of how the bosses today have been going. I've had to use a few items, which I'm normally not fond of. I don't like using a whole bunch of items. This is the floor I was grinding levels on, so I've kind of explored it a little bit. I didn't proc the cutscene or anything. There was an initial cutscene for all these areas that I already went through in the last video, the last stream. So if you are interested in that, you could go back there, but most of it's just intro to, oh, why are we here? What's in this area? Kind of curious to see what's up here. It should definitely be a chest. It looks like a seasonal thing, but we're kind of running out of time. It could just change to winter right on me when I'm trying to climb up here. This one we got the warder from the prison. He said he wanted to preserve the beauty of the place and wanted me to help with that. Yeah, didn't get to see. I guess this whole thing is just shrinking. So there probably was a chest up there, and it's just, for whatever reason, that doesn't even exist. I thought maybe it was like too slippery in winter to climb up it. No, it just straight up doesn't exist. Sad. If I was a little bit faster. Alright, so going over this island with the nice big tree in it. I don't think this is the Yggdrasil. I don't know why it would be in Naderia. Yggdrasil is like the important world tree in this game, in the whole Dragon Quest series. We got like a buddy slime and a king platypet.
Look at everyone smiling.
No, platies, punk.
Oh, what a
Peaceful village. I agree, it does look nice.
Still of dark.
Oh, it's Mr. Poem guy. Don't like you. Alright, what you got?
I'm glad you decided to come. I am duty-bound as protector of this
How many places are you bound to? So the prison and to this place? What's gonna be next? Got a little
I
dragon guy.
suspect this monster has come seeking.
So monsters seek refuge here.
You must
Yeah,
have
he
been
takes care of
through
them.
so much.
I guess he's a nice guy. Takes care of the
Idyllic,
monsters that need
isn't
help.
it, this village? As for you, I couldn't help but notice. I have ideals too and would love, but first we must take
Ideals.
care of Wormsworth, the dragon I
Wormsworth, the
spoke of
dragon.
earlier. That's Mount Schellenbach. It won't be an easy fight.
Grimglow Cave.
Which
Lend a hand? Sure. You
Thank
want to
you.
just...
I
The human companions don't do anything.
seek
These
audience,
monsters to fight here.
warrior, afore the gloaming.
So we got to fight another dragon. So we're probably going to be up against breath attacks. I'm kind of curious what this guy's got to say. Neither do I. Buddy Slime, what you got? So usually in each of the towns I've run into so far, there's been a monster that's willing to trade. It's like a free synthesis. And they give you an idea of what to synthesize with to get something of higher value. I'm a little curious what that might be, but I'll probably save that for another time. I doubt I even have what it would want anyways. It's probably super specific. Actually, where am I going? I guess I'm kind of going the right way. I want to get up there, but I think I'm getting walled off. Oh, nice. One of the gargoyle guys. I remember those things being a pain from the main games. Some lips. I'm sure those might be kissers, because I think they're rank Ds.
The drake in darkness lurk.
Yup, Mr. Poem Man.
Sorry to keep you wait. Wormsworth is in Grimglow Cave, found
Down
further
the mountain
down.
path. Question is this the actual start of the dungeon? Usually the cutscene's at the start of the dungeon, but it might be a special case here. 'Cause I don't see a work pad. And there's still seasonal stuff. And cut across a little bit since it's winter. I guess I got lucky with the season. I see a chest over here. We'll grab that. It's a real chest. Yeah, see, Files of Magic Water. That's just so... It's almost like an early game item at this point. If I use it outside of battle, it's alright, but using it in battle just is useless. Ah, stuck on terrain. I think these things are also rank Ds, so when I go around and catch them, I'll just have so much good... Or catch all the stuff from these areas. It'll be really nice. Synthesized fodder. Alright, so here's probably where the real dungeon starts. We got Ludo.
This is Grimglow.
Okay, yep, you said that like 5 times already. We got it. This is the
I'm
cave. The
afraid
dragon's here.
there's something I've eyed
Something you
too.
forgot.
I'm a son of Randolfo the Tyrant,
Wait,
though my mother was an elf.
no, that's huge. Why would you not mention that?
In fact,
It's like everyone in this
Brothers.
entire story has mentioned, like, I'm supposed to be dead. That I have an older brother, but he's known, and we saw him like destroying the hero village earlier. I did not know about this guy. Is he older than me? Is he younger? I guess his mother was an elf.
oh, how I long to see you, my big brother.
So
I
he's
missed
younger,
you
okay.
every single day.
Gotta go for now. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, Ninja.
Do you remember Dolph by any chance? Our
Rodolph?
older
Yeah, I was just
brother.
talking about him.
He's become rather famous here these days.
Most
Dolph
powerful
is
being
a
in all of
shoo-in to
Nigeria.
succeed the Naderian throne, which means
He's a shoe-in, so we're gonna be taken care of. So since the only one person can be in charge of the throne, don't want any like
was cast out from Naderia along
coups.
with his mother. But in truth, it was his mother who fled with, and who could blame her? Randolfo
planned to kill all his children.
Kill all his
Save the
children.
one who would take the throne. Gotcha.
Save the one who would take the throne.
Some looks. I guess my mom ran away, and that was kind of like a little bit of my backstory. I skipped over just slightly there. Ojo, hello, welcome. How's it going?
Which is why I once dreamed of us working together to defeat Dolph and escape our terrible
Well, we can't
fate.
just defeat Dolph, because that would mean only one of us still gets to take the throne, and then our Randolfo would still try and defeat one of us
But what
as well.
purpose
We have to
would it
defeat him as
serve
well.
to spend all our days preparing for war? Wouldn't you rather spend your days with me?
Oh,
My
he's
little
just like
paradise. And to sweeten
to
the
hide
deal,
away and live a calm
I
life.
promise
Doesn't
that
sound
if you
bad.
agree to my terms, then I will lift the curse that prevents you from harming monsters.
And he has a way to remove my curse. That actually sounds like a pretty good deal, and I know that this. I know that he's not going to take it. Doing good.
What?
That's good to
You
hear
can really break
about
the
me.
curse.
I'm enjoying this game a lot, so I'm doing really well. I'm a little bit under the weather, but today I'm still doing well.
Oh, with the greatest of ease. Elf blood runs through my veins just as it does yours.
Elves have
But
special
before
magic
that,
abilities,
we must tend to the
potentially.
pressing matter of Wormsworth. Think on it until then.
So apparently, like, Rose has been able to lift my curse as well. At least that's what I got from that conversation. But either way, we just get to think about our decision until we defeat the dragon here. So here's the warp pad. Both ways look like they go a while. Right looks like it might go a little bit longer. Oh, that thing was fast. Couldn't really dodge it. Got away without taking damage. They both use status spells. That's good. Got a jail cat and a bear sort of thing. I don't see any chest up here. So maybe it's just a special encounter location. Glad the other... Glad I was able to knock that route out quick though. Yeah, this thing's really zooming fast. It's tough. I don't see anything. There's a chest down there. That must have been the other location. It's pretty tempting to go get it, but I'm gonna guess it'll just be like a magic water, which doesn't really benefit me at all, so I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, you can't dodge that. Shit. Find out it was a ring that boosts your stats. Hey, no spoilers. I mean, yeah, we're just trying to grind through most of the stuff right now. I figured it was some sort of... know if it is or not. You don't own the game. Oh, well, it's funny because we're actually waiting on getting a precious item from... we're actually waiting to get a special ring that has some link to evolution, which we're going to use to get stronger. So it more or less will be a ring to boost our stats as far as I'm aware. But I didn't think that was until like the next area or two, so it was just funny. You mentioned we're getting it here. So that was just a funny timing for a joke. Seems like a really quick dungeon to get through though. Not tough at all. Way shorter than the rest. But maybe that's because it was very linear. Only one path to go. I took just a bit of damage, so we'll go heal quick and then head straight back. So all the bosses now have had like two allies. So starting off each battle with Grimbreath is probably going to be the play, unless this one decides to. Starting with Grimbreath to try and get some damage on them. The other gimmicks were also kind of tough in the middle echelons. We actually struggled with the 3-star difficulty. This one's 3.5 stars. I might lose, but I still shouldn't have any gold, so it shouldn't matter too much. Even so, I don't have a use for gold. Yeah, still have 55. I haven't actually completed a single battle like all day outside of the boss battles. And the boss battles aren't giving gold, they're just progressing the story. Oh wow.
That's Wormsworth, the wormhole dragon.
I don't know what I was expecting, but that looks sick. I thought maybe he was like trapped or something, but apparently that's just what he looks like. He's the wormhole dragon.
He's under a sleeping enchantment.
No, he is under an enchantment.
This is our best chance to be rid of him.
So he's still kind of like coming out of the orb with the orbs around him, but the extra little lightning and stuff is just designed. I think it's the sleep enchantment. Oh, he broke out of it.
I've been expecting you, sons of Randolfo.
Well, that's never good. He baited us.
To think the second in line to the...
What do you mean, fooled?
I came to this land to halt the ambitions of that schemer. His designs do not stop at the protection of his so-called paradise for monsters.
Our brother was planning something extra.
He intends nothing less than the total destruction of Naderia, Zenithia, and Terrestria.
So he wants to destroy basically heaven, hell, and earth,
of a new
and make a new world. So
my, oh my, what a terrible moment for him to awaken.
He pretended he wanted to make a paradise, but really he was evil himself. Figures. I actually wasn't expecting that, so that's kind of a cool twist.
Ah well, I suppose the jig is up. It's all just as he said. The world is so full of tragedy and sadness that it's all too much to bear. There is no hope, but no one seems to understand. No, you're a man of vision.
Nope, can't see it. I'm blind. I'm curious what happens now. Does he just like one-shot the dragon?
Question. Were my brother and I to fight?
I care not to intervene in a sibling's.
Then let us see what fate has in store for us.
Alright, I was kind of hoping we don't have to do a double boss fight here.
Emerge the victor.
Is he going to fight us himself, or is he going to fight us with monsters?
Allow me to say that should I die by your hand, I couldn't wish for a more honorable farewell.
That's fair.
Let us begin.
I guess I'm fighting him with monsters, but he's... Yeah. Well, it's not really by my hands if I'm attacking you with monsters. This might be one... There's a decent chance this is one of those fights that's an insta-lose. I guess I'll figure out if I get one shot on the first attack. Since there's only one target, we'll just go Kazamel. And let's see what happens. Leap attack. Frizz. It's good damage. I mean, that's obviously even better damage, but... Gesture Slam will heal. I just want to just throw a simple Medicine Herb at this guy, maybe make him survive one more turn. Get another Kazamel. And hopefully a mid-heal will go on to him this turn. Oomph. Shouldn't matter. Okay, it does matter, but still doing okay. He definitely has really low defense. I almost could go do Oomphle, but I want Slime to keep healing. I'm afraid that if I don't heal, that I'm just gonna get destroyed, because if he hits the same target twice, like even right now, yeah, that. I was expecting Grotworm to die because he's weak to light. It looks like that was on turn 3. Might be worth noting that. He's got a nuke on turn 3. I can change parties. So I think this one's just doomed though. I could have healed there, but I don't think it was worth it. Just learn his attack patterns a bit better. I got a Frenzied State, but it's far too late for that. It's only turn 5 and he still used it again. I'm even taking half damage right now and it still just hurts bad. He's always at max, or like increased attack as well. I'm not even weak to that attack, and yet it still does so much. At least I don't think so. I don't know why a Gesture Slam would be weak to light. I suppose it's possible. Based on how much damage I'm dealing with these like non-infested monsters, though, you can definitely tell that he's got low defenses. He's probably one of those bosses you have to defeat just in a few turns, or else he'll just continue nuking you. And this dragon guy I just have for no reason is kind of nice. Attacks 3 times. Might be able to clean something up if I can get him close. Still not a whole lot I can do exactly to improve my level either, because this is the floor I trained on. I probably sat for an hour or two just straight leveling here. Change party, that's what I want.
Zoom!
I'll try Oomphle this time instead of the single ping, just in case. I don't have Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man would be perfect in this situation. It's like an auto crit attack, but it has a low hit chance. I could at least continue trying the fight over and over until I get a good crit to start with. I got rid of the attack tree that let me lower attack just because the chance was so low on it. I never really landed it, so. 134. It is the fastest thing on my team, so I should get an oomphle off before anyone else attacks, which would be helpful. We'll just skip. It may have been different dialogue that time.
I see.
Oh, I guess that is the different dialogue. Alright, we'll try giving full orders this time. We'll do oomphle. Home splitter could be good, could be useless. We'll still do Kazamel. I could dim, but he's using primarily physical attacks, which is what hurts. I don't think I can put him to sleep, but you never know. He's already buffing himself. Look at that, the damage increase is nice. I still basically do the same damage with Kazamel, so that helps. Throw just a single medicine herb because we picked up a whole bunch and we're not doing anything with them. Only one I'm gonna. I'll do another home splitter. See if I can lower his defense. I didn't get it on the first time. That's so tough. I don't know how you avoid that. He uses it on different rounds, and it just nukes my entire team. Does my whole team really have a light vulnerability? Yeah. I mean, like, last time I put up a fight, this time I just got destroyed. I don't know. I'm curious. I kind of assumed there was a magic defense, but is there, or is it just normal defense? Right splitter might even be a physical attack. I think it is. Yeah. See, there's no magic defense. It's just normal defense. There's a good chance I'm just gonna have to go and catch everything and then synthesize some more. I thought I could get through all the middle echelons with ranks C's and a rank B. I thought that was a really solid combo, but this is tough. Now let's check my vulnerabilities. So, light is normal. They're supposed to have a strong resist to light. Normal against light. Normal against light. So, it's not even that I'm having vulnerabilities to it. It's that he just straight up has that much damage. If I knew what turns he clicked it, I could try clicking defend on those turns, but even then, I'm not actually sure if defend goes quick or if it just goes on your turn. He could even potentially oomphle or use oomph and then use bright splitter on the same turn, which would mean there's absolutely zero counterplay. I'll try one more time. If we just get destroyed with no chance, I'm probably going to call the stream and just do some off-screen grinding. And then I'll come back next time with a stronger team. Potentially with some rank A's.
back again.
Only order I'll do this time is the Kazamel. So most bosses are immune to whack, so anyone who knows how whack works in this game, will just figure out, clarify that it just doesn't work. And since there's no health bar, I have no idea how close I got that first time to know if it's worth it at all. I'm running out of these. I do have some money I can buy some more. I don't think it would help because I'm losing far. It heals like 50 to 60 HP. I lose 200 plus every single turn. Frizz. I used Oomph. We're gonna change party. And then we are going to let him nuke us. He used Oomph, so I figured he was using Bright Splitter this turn. So I was able to predict that much, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to matter. Oh, but well, any chance I had, poof, gone. Yeah, no, this is impossible. I don't think there's any possibility I could beat this fight right now. I'm not sure if I need to somehow grind up to level 50. That would take a long time of grind. It's kind of absurd with the monsters at this level on this floor. Like, these are the strongest monsters I can fight for XP right now. I know he's just a single boss. It's just like I have good single target damage with stuff like Kazamel. I know that if you look at the actual, does it have the stars? Oh, it doesn't. Let me see if I can find. So like Armored Scorpion here, he's got good defense, but it's only 3 stars in attack and 2 stars in HP. So if I can get some stuff with higher stars, that might be better. I'm not sure what the max stars is. The highest I've seen so far is 5. Maybe it goes up to like 10. And I think that this is just kind of like your base stat totals for anyone familiar with stuff like Temtem Pokemon. So the higher you have here, the more stats you're gonna have. So I'm a little bit weak there. I know that Hellion doesn't have the highest wisdom stat. He's only got 2 stars in it, which is kind of tough. He's actually more of a physical attacker, but all of the rank C beast monsters I tried to check were low special attack, low wisdom. I don't even know what we got. This thing. It's actually. I wasn't able to fuse into this thing. It wasn't an option. This probably would have been better though. Have good defense and wisdom. This was another option. But that was actually something I encountered in the wild. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look around again. Probably fuse another team off stream and level them up quite a bit just to give us a chance. This is gonna be a really tough fight. So that's going to be all for me today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I mentioned it at some point in the stream, but I am feeling a little under the weather. I've definitely got a chest cold coming. If I'm feeling really bad the next couple days, I probably won't stream. So I can't guarantee anything. I'm hoping I feel better fast and I can continue streaming for the rest of the week. I've got a lot of free time this week because most of my classes are wrapping up. Probably be Dragon Quest up until at least Thursday. Maybe Thursday, Friday I'll play some Temtem. Prepare for the rest of the World Championship as much as I can. But yeah, that'll be all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.